Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee. That makes this an episode of Coffee from Tea-Capistan. We've got a good one today. Matthew Cogburn, one of Eric's faves. Keep your jeans in your jeans. Let's get to the good stuff.
I love this spoof thing we do with the phones now, but it takes forever to dial all these numbers.
You just couldn't make this up. There we are. It's a Saturday afternoon.
Starts with a decoy complaining about having to dial a bunch of numbers. That's a good start. I have to dial too many numbers when I'm trying to catch the Preds. I'm gonna turn the volume down just a hair. Alright, Chris. What's up, Wonton Soup? What's up, Tulip Blossom? Happy Tuesday indeed. Monday down. 1 day down, 4 to go until the weekend. Alright, let's go.
And there's this massive wildfire in Northern California. That causes a power outage, and that knocks all Yahoo chat rooms offline. So for like 9 hours, the perverted justice decoys couldn't do their jobs. Not only was that a problem.
They were only trolling Yahoo. Monday is one day you really need to get down to have a good week. Yeah, it's true. It's foundational to having a good week, is getting Monday out of the way.
Problem for that day.
That day?
It created a problem for the next day because the decoys couldn't make dates for Sunday. So this had a very serious impact on our investigation.
Hey, Matt. It's Angel. Where are you at?
After the date is made and the potential predator says he's in fact coming over, they always have a follow-up phone call. So we kind of have a better sense of when these guys are going to show up. Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn and kept track of Cogburn.
Is her name Pib? Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn?
Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn.
I guess her name was Pib. I guess there's a Mr. Pib. Why wouldn't there be a Mrs. Pib?
Cogburn, and kept track of Cogburn as he got closer to our hidden camera house.
Walking up the walk towards the door.
She may not even open the door.
God, the wig on the decoy is just golden.
All right, now back up. He's right there. Keep going.
Hi, come on in. I just gotta put this in the dryer real quick.
Okay. He'd later go on to talk about Spirit Halloween wig, yeah, golden blonde hair. He'd later go on to talk about how he was put off by the wig, but he enters the house anyway.
Just take a seat, because if I don't put this in the dryer, it gets really wrinkled. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Come on into the kitchen and take a seat. I even made some sweet tea. I'll get it out.
Targaryen, she is not. Yeah, she's cosplaying. Cosplaying as one of the Targaryens. I used to know some of their names back when I read those books.
Cogburn wanted a blonde. And Emily isn't naturally blonde. So we had to improvise and come up with a blonde wig for Emily to wear to be seen at the door when Cogburn shows up.
Did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't show up.
My fault with the directions.
No. I got directions off my...
Wig budget was not very high. It was definitely not very high. Takes a big stretch and a yawn like old Anthony Palumbo. Getting comfortable in the decoy house. Just stretching.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
What's his screen name? Central Georgia Guy 04. Central Georgia Guy 04.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
You had a feeling what was going to happen?
So I knew I had to.
Go ahead, sit down, please.
No,
Well, no, I need to talk to you about a couple of things, and I think you're going to want to talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes, so why don't you have a seat? Cogburn immediately recognizes me. It was one of the first investigations where we were seeing a number of guys who had seen previous to catch a predator investigations and had shown up and stayed and chatted anyway.
Is this going to be on the news?
I'm sorry, be on what?
Is this the national news, all that stuff?
Which one are you talking about?
All they do on 13 or NBC.
Say my name. Say my name. Chris Hansen's like some sort of evil genie who needs to, he like gets power by recognition. When people recognize him, it feeds him. Cogburn sounds like a villain in a kids movie who is a corporate suit trying to build an office building where the kids play baseball. Cogburn! Still blows my mind that these guys can watch TCAP and still end up on it. Yeah. That's how depraved some of these guys really are.
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to keep your hands out of your pockets for just a minute. Go ahead, please sit down.
I've just been on the road 2 hours.
Okay. What was your plan here today?
I can't answer that as I want to because I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin and I just I think it's stupid that I did this.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. And how old was the girl you were chatting with online?
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14. And you thought that it would be okay to come over here and visit a young girl home alone?
I wanted to think it was okay, but I just...
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes into this discussion, you ask if she can do deep throat.
Oh my God.
No reason to explain it.
No reason to explain. How do you feel about sex? You on birth control, or are you sticking with condoms?
This is some great Chris Hansen here. This is like prime Chris Hansen. Busting out the chat log to make him feel uncomfortable. If you don't want to talk, we'll just talk about this right here. When they clam up, the chat log comes out. Love it.
Here's a guy, looks like the kind of guy anybody would be, happy to have their daughter date. You look at his MySpace page.
Says his hero is Jesus.
His hero is God. His motto is Jesus rocks. You got toys?
Is there a need?
Well, I want you to square that with what's on your MySpace website where you talk about Jesus rocks.
That's...
There's a conversation starter if I've ever heard one. How far can I put it down your throat? Wow. Yeah, that's an icebreaker.
The struggle
in heroes, God, duh.
God, duh.
Well, you need to know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
AI viewers on streamaboo.com. I'll be right there. I love AI viewers.
On adults who try to meet teens online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're obviously free to be on your way. As I'm finishing my conversation with Cogburn, I ask if, there's anything else he'd like people to know. He turns and says,
be careful. Keep your jeans in your jeans.
Keep your what?
Jeans in your jeans.
Jeans in your jeans.
Keep your jeans in your jeans. Classic. It is a classic. He got one with that one.
That's your advice.
That's your advice. And it leaves Chris Hansen dumbfounded, which is awesome. Chris Hansen's like, what the hell does that mean? Keep your jeans in your jeans?
It took me a few minutes to figure out what he was talking about, but he meant jeans as in DNA matter, in jeans as in pants, and it's his clever way of saying you know, don't get yourself in one of these situations.
Seriously, get on the ground. Get down on the ground. All the way down. Down.
If you're gonna have a TCAP catchphrase, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Better than put that beer in the refrigerator.
Matthew, how'd it go at the house today? I'm just curious.
I pulled up in front of the house like she had said, and got out, and she was coming out the door, and I saw she had a wig on. I was like, this is odd. I mean, I had a little bit of suspicion before I even got there.
Whoops. The small is the same as the large, yeah. Small is almost as big as the large.
It's like, this is odd. I mean, I had a little bit of suspicion before I even got there.
Did you engage with the gentleman that talked to you?
Yeah. What happens with that, I don't know. I'm just asking me questions about it. Just trying. I took offense to it. I thought he was trying to put me down. Man, I was going to walk out initially. After this, it's just deleted. I've been in I'm not gonna say a mental struggle, but I didn't solely deep down. I didn't have any intentions to do anything. I enjoy meeting new people, and as weird as it sounds, I've been able to talk the way I've talked, and this is my punishment. I finally got.
In his interview with the detectives, he says that the most important thing that he's got to do is call his employer and say that he can't make it in for work.
Yeah, you're not making it into work today, dude. Call your boss. Probably not going to make it in tomorrow either.
I mean, on almost every level, he seems like a diligent kid, but for this behavior online and the fact that he showed up to have this date.
You say you're a virgin?
Yes, ma'am.
It gets pretty graphic here.
This is my dark side.
Okay. Well, we all tend to have one of those. Hey, and it can be overcome.
This is my
It's a hurdle. It's a hurdle.
Well, this is my slap in the face to wake up and stop. I mean,
yeah, you're going to jail. Sorry, I can't come in tonight. I'm having a little hang with Chris Hansen on NBC. Yeah. That would be a hell of a call-out notice.
I don't know what to say.
Alrighty, that was Matthew Cogburn. Next on the playlist is Jesse Velez, but I'm going to do all the HVP Preds later. I'm just doing classic TCAP for now. Matthew Cogburn would go to kind of turn his life around. He served his jail sentence and then focused on his art career. And he used to have a website up with his art on it, and it actually had a page where he talked about his experience with To Catch a Predator and jail and all that stuff. But I believe he took it down because he was getting harassed by online weirdos. Guess what, Jay McCain? You're one of those weirdos. So, don't do that. Don't do that to people. We laugh from a distance, but we do not interact. That's what we do. So, that was the Keep Your Jeans in Your Jeans Predator. If you made it this far on YouTube, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and leaving a comment. It helps with the algorithm. I think I'm shadow banned, so it's really hard for me to get into the algo. So I need your help, is what I'm saying. And besides that, thank you for joining me, Tulip Blossom Wonton Soup, on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description below. If you want to hang out and crack wise during the live stream. So that's all for today. Until next time, I've been Jay McCain. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are. Strive to be known nowhere. And of course, as always, stay water, my friends.